So depreciation, let's expand our knowledge on depreciation by answering this question that will really enable us to fully understand what depreciation looks like. And this is a dynamic question because you'll be asked to calculate and use logs, and a lot of learners misunderstand and actually lose a lot of marks on such questions. So we're given that the value of a vehicle depreciate by 9%, means that our interest will be 9% annum. And with interest we divide it by 100, which gives us 0.09. And the present book value of the car present as it stands, it's valued at 36,173 rands. The book value means that it's the A value, 36,173, 27. That was bought for 70,000. Means that the principal amount that it was bought for, remember we're talking about depreciation here, meaning that our principal amount needs to be really higher than our accumulated amount. This car was valued at 36, then it depreciated to be 70. So determine when this car was bought. When is what? The N will tell us how many years ago the car was bought. So to simply calculate that, we need to use our depreciation formula. But which formula do we use? We're told that this depreciate what? Per annum. So we're going to really go and use our formula, reduced balance method. We 1 minus I to the power of n. And we know that our A value is 36,173.27, which is equals to our principal amount of 70,000. Open brackets 1 minus 0.09, and since it's compounded annually, just divided by 1, and n will be multiplied by 1 since it's annually. Now we need to make the critical step of calculating for n. How we do that? Look at this as a maze. We need to remove, or a box, we have to remove everything that's standing in front of us to getting the n. But before we do that, let's just tighten up this equation so it looks neater and less intimidating. It's 1 minus 0.09 to the power of n. So we need to calculate n. So we divide first, unpack this by dividing both sides by 70,000. Divide both sides 70,000, and we'll be left with 36,173.27 divided by 70,000, which is equals to 1 minus 0.09 to the power of n. Now we come to the critical step of using logs. Logs are used when you're given an exponential, like y is equals to 8 to the n, where you want your n. So you just say log of the base a to the y is equals to the exponent n. So if you apply the same logic, it will be a log. The base in this instance is 1 minus 0.09. Base there was a, just drop the a, so the a here is simply 1 minus 0.09, and then you just continue with the y there, which will be 36,173.27 all divided by 70,000 is equals to n. Then we go to our calculator and just punch in log. Punch everything into our calculator. You see that our final answer should be 7. Give us 7 years. That's how long it took the car to depreciate from 36,173.27 to 70,000.